Hey Flosstube, this is Nightmare Before Meg, and I want to say thank you for all of our new followers. I have actually grown like 10 followers in the last couple weeks, and that's super exciting. I'm going to be clearing my throat a lot today. I've got I guess it's a seasonal cold thing, and I'm sorry I have a little bit of shadowing because of my light. It's not the best in this room. I've kind of changed locations just due to the availability and trying to get a video out to you guys in time before the quarter gets crazy. I just started my nursing course this week, so it has already been a little bit of a nightmare. So we're going to go over some things and talk about spooky stitching and plans for October, November, and December. I also want to go over with you guys a new start that I have put stitches in officially because it is October 1st. So we are going to get started, okay guys? So I'm going to start off with my haul, and the reason why there's not a whole lot, and there's some fun things I want to show you guys that are super pretty, okay? First off, I'm going to go over, I have subscribed into a Pirate and Robin floss club, and I do it with the Rebel Stitcher, and I actually just started Garon's just to try to get some different color variations in it. And I have not received any from Gary and Ronnie, but I received 2 from Pirates and Robin because my one package didn't get lost in the mail. It just got kind of skipped over. I don't know why, but it happens. So I got like 6 colors right in a row. Hers is a 3-color mashup, so you get 3 a month. These are the 6 that I've got. So the other 3 that I received from Rebel Stitcher is reds. So I'm kind of getting there on colors, but I've got red, orange, and some gold yellows. This color we have is just gold. Very pretty. Marigold. Well, maybe. Poppy, which I love this color. It's very pretty. And because of our lighting, it doesn't really do it justice. It kind of reminds me of like a peachy yellow. Daffodil, which is also gorgeous. Cantaloupe. I make faces, I'm sorry. And tangerine. So those are the colors I bought from Pirate and Robin. I have not stitched with these yet. They're just going in my stash, trying to develop some different color arrays before I start pushing them in pieces. Maybe I'll get a couple of the same, so I'll have extra if I have a bigger project, things like that. The other thing I have gotten in, I'm going to open these bags on some of them just so I can show you the colors very well. So, fabric of the month, this month, I have, I get both for Misty's. She does the like, neutral and then the color. So, everybody on her Facebook knows about Wolf's Vein. It was a color I do not believe Misty liked at all. And it looks very dark, but to person, it is very, very purpley. I actually already have a project picked out for this one. It is going straight in that project bag after I show you guys. So you'll see it here again semi-soon in a project. Because it's very pretty. And then parchment, also already in a project. I've almost put stitches in it, but I've decided against it. I'm not going to start anything else till I finish a couple things. Very sampler, very pretty sampler color. If I could get the shadows, there we go. Her fabric is always gorgeous. I get 20 count Aida. I have grown a little bit of a liking of stitching on Aida here lately. I think it's just a break on my eyes. And with nursing school, sometimes the counting can become almost like, mentally I have to do more. So I don't have to do mentally more right now. Then I also made an order with Color and Cotton, and I've never ordered for Color and Cotton before, but I am doing Molly's new chart for her Raven, and I'm going to put a picture in here, and I'm going to put you a link to buy it in the description because y'all should stitch it with me. It's gorgeous, and I cannot wait to start it. It is going to be a start this year or this month. I just don't know when I'm going to actually put a big bunch of stitches in it. I've got a little bit done on it. I started it when we did a moon sow. I didn't join the sow group, but I put stitches in it on the moon, and I think I may keep it as like my moon start, like my moon stitch, because it's got a gorgeous moon on it. So these are all the colors, though, that it calls for. Trying to show you guys without. So 2 color and cottons, and then while I was on color and cotton, I just went ahead and got the sampler threads and then the weeks 2 for it. But this Otter Creek that she has in it has become like my favorite. I'm in love with this color. It's very pretty. And then they gave this little sample of color and cotton floss with it, a gift for you. And this is actually going in a project that I have that was a freebie. I'm going to use these colors because they're very fall Halloween colors. Guys, don't judge my hair today. I need a new dye, and the color is awful right now. Okay, what else did I get? Oh, so Lindy Stitches had her hangout. It was what? The Harvest Moon Festival or Harvest Moon Hangout. Harvest Moon Hangout. So I bought 3 of the patterns. I'm going to put them on the screen at some point here. All of them gorgeous patterns. I can't wait to start them. It'll be a minute before they actually get into my rotation, but I went and purchased them. So I have them because I guess half of the fun is collecting, right? So I've been told. My wallet doesn't think it's very fun. But I also bought this Fiberlicious CPS Sorcery. Now, online I thought it was very pinky, and I mean, I guess it kind of shows up a little bit more pink, but this fabric is like purple with like mucky, like it looks like grunge, which I am all about. Halloween stitching all the way, or mermaid, but it's probably gonna go in a Halloween piece. I'm actually thinking of a witchy stitcher that may go on this. So I'm definitely not upset with this purchase. My voice is awful today, guys. I should have done this when my voice was better. Let's see what else. Oh, and then I got the little pins. So her last little midsummer stitch, she had the lunar moth pins, and I missed them. And I have not been able to get some. I like pins. I use them, but I have no need for them, but I probably will buy them every time there's new ones that I can get my hands on. What else did I have? I got my fabric of the month from Garon, and I got Nature's Dance. I'm not going to take these out of the package just because there's a lot. So this Nature's Dance, though, I'm actually going to start it with a chart. I have it sitting out here. I'm going to start this one once I finish a piece that I have started. I think that this fabric has a little bit of a grunge look to that book, and I'm pretty excited about starting it. I bought the floss pack. The only thing I can't decide is the book has a little bit more of an orange tinge to it by the picture, which I like, but I really think I'm going to go with this Nature's Dance just because it's very kind of old book looking. And then, so I am a sucker for Seraphim fabrics. I am going to open this one because I am a sucker for them. I love Seraphim. Always have. So when Gary and Ronnie offered this monthly club, I was like, yes, sign me up. Look at this piece of fabric, right? I know, it's beautiful. It's like a blue and it has creams in it. Seraphim just has a very pretty gradient, and her fabric feels really good. I love it. This one is Farewell Summer, which kind of is a perfect time for this kind of fabric. Okay, what else did I get? I bought these. Let me show you guys my Halloween nails. So, I love these guys. They are super cute. I have every single season or every single year she releases 3 to 4 of them. I buy them. They're in a giant cross-stitch bag. I try to finish one a year. I need to work on trying to finish more because I got a bunch of them to do. They're super easy stitches, and they're kind of fun just to do, and they're kitted for you, so you just put them together and start them. I think they're adorable also. So I'm in a little different of a spot, so I keep trying to readjust and get a comfort area. Now, me, Misty from Mystic Fabric, and then Molly have been doing a stitch day. Me and Molly stitch a lot and talk a lot, but once a month we go to Misty's store, which is for the most part local to both of us. It's about an hour to an hour and a half drive for me. I think it's about a half-hour drive for her. And we go once a month and stitch, and we call it the M Club because we're all M's, which has been fun. I went up there last time and was actually very good. I had a big bunch of stuff from Market I purchased already, but I only bought one piece of fabric extra and a chart, but I don't have that chart right now. It's already hidden in a bag. I'm not pulling it out. This is Dark Dynasty. It's coming out of the bag. It's gorgeous. You know, Mystic. Her fabrics are just to die for. Not really, but they're amazing is my point. No dyeing needed. So, look at that glimmer. I am on a mission because I guess they have raised the price of opal fabric. So a lot of people aren't doing opal anymore because of the price raise. And I don't blame them. Mystic is not going to be carrying it much longer on her monthlies. So what's in her shop is in her shop. I will probably try to buy a piece of this every time I go down for a stitch day, just to have it, and it will be started. Okay, so I also did for the month of September for an October spooky fall exchange. You get put in this generator, you get a stitcher, you send off your gift, they send you a gift. My gift's already been sent. I haven't seen any posting that's been received yet, but it should be there soon. And it's my friend Barbara, so she'll get it hopefully and enjoy it. She's got another piece that she'll get at a later time once it's finished. Not cross-stitch piece, it's a piece to her gift. It's just the person that was making it kind of fell behind, and that's okay. I received, though, getting all the stuff out here. I do have a couple items that aren't in here that I believe they have kind of fallen out. I got this really cute animal bag. Very cute. I don't know what I'm going to put in it yet, but something's going to go in here. I'm not going to say names just because I don't know if she wants her name put on Flosstube, and I don't want to offend her by no means, but I do want to show her amazing work. This was the piece I received. Ooh. So this has already found a place in my like fall stitching area where my turkeys are, but it is not. I pulled it down just to show you guys because it deserves credit and props where it's at. Look how gorgeous she did on this. Isn't it pretty? Love the colors. Now, she also sent me 2 patterns, which this pattern is funny because I was wanting to get this pattern. I was going to go root through my mom's stash to see if she had it before I went and bought it. I don't remember who's stitching it, but somebody's stitching it, and I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. but now it's in my collection, so I'll start that at some point in my lifetime. And then this one, which I have never seen before, the Little House Needlework, but it is Thanksgiving Petites. Very cute. Very, very cute. I'm not much of a fall, okay, I'm a Halloween stitcher. Fall, besides turkeys, isn't really, it's got to be a really cute fall pattern. But I actually really like this one. It has this little house with little pumpkins around it. Very modern looking. And there's one in here that says Give Thanks. And it has, if I can, little white pumpkins here. I will probably stitch that one, absolutely. Like I said, I'm just not a fall stitcher typically. I mean, I guess I am, but a lot of the things I stitch is more spooky. She had this little guy in there, which sunflowers I adore, so it was perfect. And then, so this is probably my favorite little piece of it. She has a little acorn with these guys in it. Isn't that adorable? Like, how stinking cute is that? And it's green. I think it's adorable. I was like, what are you? And then, so, M&M's Pumpkin Spice Potion. I wish I could, it's like folded funny, but I don't know how to unfold it, guys. Watch me struggle here. Look at how pretty this coloration is. There we go. You guys can really see the color. So M&M's is silk. I have a couple of her silks. I actually ordered stuff from her. I have yet to receive it. I sent emails out, and I have not received a response from her on where my black silk is. So I'm kind of sad by it. I don't know what else to do. I've contacted. I purchased online. Like, I don't know. And it's been a while, like a couple months. I know that people get behind, so I'm not a big one on like rushing them. I have no need, like nothing I ever buy from Cross Stitch is an emergency because I have so much. So I kind of dropped the ball on messaging her like, hey, where is this? But I don't know. Does anybody else know a way to get a hold of M&M? I'm going to try Instagram later, I think. Not because I need it, just because it's not, you know, silks aren't cheap. They're not cheap. But I stitched with a couple. I have a bird piece I'm working on, and I subbed out for M&M's at StitchCon. And I do like the silks. They're very, very nice. Very nice silks. So I also, let me grab this really fast so you guys get a close up of my face here. Just don't look too close because I don't have much makeup on today. Class, you know. I got a couple silks from Moe's. So you know how much I love Moe's silk. I stitch a lot in Moe's silk. It's affordable. It's nice. She has great customer service. Seriously, cannot say anything bad about Moe's silk. Look at this color. Born to be Wild. Let's see if I can. Yes, look at that. Now this one's my favorite. Demonic Spirit. So I want to find a piece that I can stitch this in. And I have an idea, but I have to find the perfect fabric for it. I'm going to show you the piece because it's not coming to my thought process right now, what it's called. So there'll be a picture inserted. I'm going to stitch this. I know I'm going to, but I don't know if I'm going to sub out another silk in there or how I'm going to do it, but it's going to have this in it. I'm sure of it. I love it. And then this one is Toxic Mushroom. So I'm trying to grab some more browns because I don't have a lot of browns in my coloration. Now, I have 9,000 purples, but look at this one. It's called Sorcery. Isn't she great? Like, who decided she has all this color power here? If you haven't bought from from Moe's Silks, you should get on her Facebook group, add to it. I want to get her promoted because I love her silks and they're so affordable. $20. 20 bucks for this whole hank. And it lasts for big projects. I have purchased from her for years. She is just awesome. Seriously, guys. If you haven't bought, buy. Okay, so that is pretty much all of my purchases that I have going right now. So let's go over some plans, and then I'm going to let you guys go because I don't have anything else to really show you all. Plans for October. If you haven't been on Instagram lately, we are doing an October bat sale, me and Molly. And what started this is we both wanted to start Gothic Bat by Yasmin Made with Love. We both got it at Market. Here is the chart. Isn't it pretty? Like I keep looking at this, and I just am in love with this chart. It might take me 9 years to do it, but I love it. So me and her started it for October 1st. Now, there's a piece of this I can't show you because I sent her something, and she has not received it yet. But this is my October start. Not very much, but it's a start. So goal for this, I believe her goal was 50%, and that's a very reasonable goal. You know me, I'm like, I can finish this in a month. No, I can't. I'm in nursing school, and I'll be lucky if I get 10% done. So let's just see if I can get some more added to it. This is going to be my piece of the month, though. So there's 3 months left to this 2025. My goal for this end period is to try to work on 3 of my bigger pieces and put some big works in them, okay? So the next videos may not be a whole lot of different array and patterns because I want to focus on a couple pieces. Again, most silk. This one's cut up a lot because I think it's remnants of another silk. Another, like, a project I used the silk for. But I'm using this one, and I have another hank if I need it. But this is what most silk looks like on fabric. Look at that coverage. This is a 32 count. And I'm using 2 strands because I wanted it thick. That thick boy. Yeah, there. The lighting's really bad in here. Okay, so fabric-wise, guess what it is? Let me grab a drink of my coffee while you think about what my fabric is, because it's not hard. I know, spooky milk. It's I Descent by Mystic Fabric. So this was a piece of fabric I had in my basket when I went to Misty's retreat. Did not buy it because, like, what am I going to stitch on it? So when we went and we started talking about this bat sale for October, I was like, you know, that would be really cute, like a pink bat. I could put a pink bat, and because this room's going to be painted at some point. It's just not there yet. That's why the walls are still white. Even all my Harry Potter pops up there because I am obsessed with Harry Potter. I don't care what you guys say about it. You don't have to like it. Just know I love it. Take a drink here. Coffee. Anyways, so this piece, hopefully the next time we talk, see, another hank, will be a lot further along, and you will see a bat. Maybe not a bat, but maybe a spider, because there's a spider at the top here. Like, I would love to get this top little triangle done by the next time we talk. And it doesn't look like a lot, but throwing in nursing school, it's a whole freaking lot. I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to stitch on it now, but I gotta go to class here in a little bit, so after I talk to you guys, I'm gonna be like, oh, gotta go. So that is gonna be my October stitch piece. Like, I don't plan on focusing on a lot of others besides that. Now let's talk about the next 3 patterns that I will be working on. This piece is almost finished, okay, guys? Like, I know I can get this done in December, but I'm going to have to actually, like, put time into it. But my quarter ends in December, so I have a lot of hope that at the end of December, even if I'm behind, like, I can really knock it out. Now, this chart is an RETM, and I don't have the front page to it. That's awful. It's awful, guys. I was not prepared for this. Give me a second. I kind of debated on showing you all everything that I've stitched on, which has been a lot. I've stitched on a lot because I was off for a quarter. So I was like, I'm going to show everything I put stitches in. But not that I don't want to show you all that. And I want to do a whip parade at the end of the year. All right, guys, look at this. I'm sorry it's not ironed. It's in my Q-snap. It is to be finished this year. So, there is another motif at the bottom corner next to that bottom motif. This reindeer here, look at me being all clustery. This reindeer here has a snowflake that comes all the way up here. It's a gorgeous snowflake. And then there's one more reindeer here, and that's it. Like, look at how close that is. And don't mind my wrinkles. And guess what, guys? Let me tell you something really funny about this piece, okay? It's on a Mystic fabric. I can't tell you which one because I don't have my tag right here. This is a piece that's been in my collection for a little while. So that being said, as we start going through some of these projects that I have, there's a lot of them I'm not going to be able to tell you what the fabric is. What the count is, not unless I really go back and work on it. With nursing school, I do not have time to do all of that. Not that I don't want to do it for you guys. If there's a question that you have, I will gladly look it up and look into it and tell you, but I'm not gonna push extra when I'm in school. I'm gonna just try to get videos out to you guys and let you guys see what I'm working on. And so this one's gonna be December's piece though, okay? I did do a color swap on it. So the reindeers that they have, or it calls for on flosses. Oh, I do have the floss tag. Huh. This is Dark Reflection by Mystic Fabrics. It is on Lugana, and it is a 28 Lugana. So it is quite large. It is over 2, and it is going to be framed because it's pretty. And I love Christmas stitching as much as I am a spooky stitcher. So Harvest Moon is one of its colors, and I'm pretty sure this toffee, let me show it to you. So this was the deer color, and I did not like the deer color as toffee because this is in the antlers, and it to me, it makes my reindeers look like they're pumpkins, and I don't want pumpkin reindeers, not for a Christmas piece. So I changed it to a Fiberlicious Cinnamon Roll, which is one I've had in stash. And I love my deers this color. Love it. Cherry Wine is the red. I had to borrow this red from my aunt because there was a time when it went out of craziness. And I'm just using blank for the white. Nothing crazy about it, just white. So go finish this piece. This piece has been probably about 2 to 3 years in my collection. And again, I'm a squirrel stitcher. I stitch because I enjoy stitching, not to finish pieces. I like the process. So squirrel stitcher meaning I stitch on something for so long and then get bored with it. And then I have to start a new project, and I have a lot of projects started. And some of them only have 10 or 15 stitches in them because I wanted to do it at that time. And I kind of live by that lifestyle of I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And sometimes that December's project. Let's do November's project. I already showed you October's project. I already showed you October's project. So this piece I've shown on my Instagram. I would love to finish this in October or November. In November, it's not gonna happen. I can tell you it's going to happen, but in November I have my clinical rotation starting for 4 weeks, and I will be lucky if I can follow my rule of 100 stitches a night, and just with studying and trying to make sure I'm ready for tests and homework assignments, and composition seems to be a lot more full of projects than I planned for it to be. So this is Glendon's Place, and his name is, I believe, where's your name? Sir Thomas. Now, I'm sorry for the string, guys. And I'm not taking this one out of the Q-step because you're seeing all there is right now. Isn't it pretty? Like, I love him. And I love stitching on this piece, in all honesty. I like stitching on turkeys. And I think that next year, I don't know if you guys have followed me on Instagram. For a while there, I was doing, like, one project as my year hurrah, right? I would take a project, and my goal was to have it done by the end of the year. And it's a bigger piece. I am going to do that this year coming up. I tried to do it with 2 projects, or three or 4 projects, and I got very overwhelmed. So I stopped doing it and then just started stitching on whatever I wanted again, which is fine. But I think I'm going to make this my project. And there is, so it's divided into sections, and there is 6 sections. So that's 6 months. If I took each section and just did a section a month and then worked on whatever I wanted to after that, I could knock him out next year early. And probably not even within the 6 months, because there is a lot of this that... let me see here. Hold on. Maybe about... so there's 2 pages that are pretty full, like the whole page is full, but the rest of them only have pieces on them. So I feel like I could easily do this just like that, divide it up a page per month and have it done by the 6-month period. Now, if I finish a page before then, it would even be less. So I think my goal, here we go, guys, goals, is I'm going to take one of these pages and make that my November goal to do. Like, I'm going to be done with XYZ page, and I may end up doing the big page that I have started that's pretty much halfway done, because this center section, once I finish the center section, page is pretty much halfway done, like, in all reality. So if I can finish this whole page, then that would make it 5 months, and then at that 5-month period I can knock it out and start something else and make it another big project. Next year, I'm going to do minimum starts. I've already decided this, and finish... sorry for the camera shake. I mean to hit it. And try to finish some of my projects that I have already going. I have a lot of projects that have quite a bit of work in them. And again, my whole squirrel brain, I don't want to work on them. I want to work on them for a little bit, and then I'll pull them out some nights and work. Like I have 4 or 5 projects I keep by the bed, and I, just do it. For school this quarter, though, 100 stitches in a project a night. It's going to be my little TLC, tender love and care to myself, and I hope to keep up with it. Fingers crossed. Goal-wise is the bat this month. Let's see how much I can knock out. Like I said, that center section, that center square above the bat is what I want to have done. If I can get beyond that, I am being very accomplished. In theory, because I do have a stitch day scheduled this month, if I could get the center section and one of the corners done, oh my goodness, chef's kiss, I'd be doing great. Which, that may alternatively be my other project that I try to finish next year, because I really want to finish it. What else do I have to tell you guys? I don't have a whole lot today. I feel like it's only been about a 34-minute video, but I do have class. Back to the old grind. What are you all working on? You guys got anything good to show me? I want to tell you guys thank you for subscribing again, and keep sharing, keep trying to get my videos out there. I would love, love, love to give away a hank of silk that I have for you guys, and I'm just going to mail it to you free of charge to you. And I want to do things like this, but I want to also grow my channel before I start doing these. We get up to 100, let's give away a silk. Once we get up to 200, I'm gonna give you something else. I have a couple project bags that I'm not gonna fill. I want to mail them to you, because if I'm not gonna use it, it's just sitting in my room doing nothing. I have a couple charts that I want to give away, and my mom makes these really cool scissor fobs that have like Disney characters on them. And if you're not a Disney fan, it's not really cool, but I'm a Disney fan, so I love them. And I want to mail you guys one of those. Like, I got a lot going here. Let's get this video rolling. In the comments, or the instructions, I will put in charts that if I have them a spot where I've purchased them, I'm going to put it in there so you guys can click on the link, purchase the chart. And I'm also going to put the designers, like Mystic Fabrics and then Mo Silks. I'm going to put their links in there so you guys can add and become a part of the fun. Okay, guys? Happy October, and I'm hoping to see you in a couple weeks. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.